Звездное небо всегда было и являлось
Space has always
источником
been a
для
source of intellectual insights.
откровений.
The Greeks
Могу
call this
сказать,
phenomenon
что
an intellectual
я
body,
как-то
where
осознанно
the
или
main
направленно
practice was
занимался этим,
observing
просто меня
and/or
всегда
contemplation.
увлекали
I can't speak
изображения
about any
звездного неба,
conscious
я
actions in this
собирал
direction. I've just always
разрозненные
been
файлы.
interested in the images of the
И
starry
подолго
sky,
разглядывая эти
which I collected from the
изображения,
internet.
буквально
The Hubble
любуясь
Project
ими,
made and
я
still
начал
makes
выделять
a special
формы.
impression on me.
Впоследствии,
I can look
видя
at these
эти
images for a
формы,
long time,
а в них всегда
which made me
была
see
и
obvious
тень,
shapes,
и
objects,
полутень,
and
и
bodies
свет.
among these accumulation of stars. An element in our comprehension of the cosmos is an understanding of eternity. It is a sense of eternity as a cosmic environment. A work of art is, in the same way, eternity in the comprehension of meanings. Only then does a work of art go down in history. When an artist creates a cosmic material, when he works with the cosmos, then these two eternities are combined and a universal form is born, with every chance of remaining in the history of art. This act of conscience is of a phenomenological nature, as all I do is fix a given, discovering a pattern or law, which reveals itself as a shape. In fact, emptiness and eternity can be found everywhere, and the cosmos can be found everywhere. You know, in the ancient myth, chaos was defeated. It gave birth to giants, but they were exterminated by the gods, which is to say, a symbol of civilization, an image of civilization. But chaos didn't disappear. Art is those stars, those cosmic winds that give size, form, and content to the boundless volume of eternity, the volume of emptiness. Art is those same gods that overcome those giants born out of chaos. They systemize chaos with the cosmos, but the cosmos is within us, and eternity is within us too. And the cosmos is simply form within our consciousness. Like art, it is the form of our comprehension and the form of our intelligence. Fire literally permeates these works. It is both Heraclitus' fire of worlds, which burn, and the all-pervading first element, the fire, which generates the new and which does not see any barriers. It is the fire which gives the world visible and gives it a shape. And of course, it is the energy in the cooling of which we see our world of things, our material world. Undoubtedly, Between the moment the shape is already seen and produced, there is a subtle gap, which could be referred to as understood. It is in this gap that never-ending acts of generating senses exists. Plato considered these acts to be not acts of understanding, but acts of recollection, i.e., a design already exists in a person's nature, and we always create ourselves looking for the design which already exists. What kind of given is it? For example, circular motion as the core motion harmony or rotation as generation of shape, or proportion as the ratio of one value to the other, and all the Pythagoreanism with music and mathematics at the base. We spent last winter shooting in the frozen lakes and in the fields. A flat surface covered with snow is the perfect object of contemplation. Watching a snowy field, we witness such a phenomenon as nothing. The nothing that lets you into itself and is the only condition for revealing something. Valentin Korzov works with very complex material. That material is eternity. Eternity is a very important component of an artistic work, an intrinsic part of it. Any type or reference to eternity, any type of investment of eternity into any form, whether it be intellectual or physical, is doomed to meaningless, doomed to absurdity. In order to prevent a work from becoming absurd, its form has to be created in such a way as to provide it with an endless quantity of interpretations. That is only possible with simplification. Only then can simplicity become the dominant form. Only then can it be read. A systematic approach, generalization, always provides the scale for maneuver that the viewer needs. There are many viewers and many varied points of view, many different forms of understanding. And in order to unite all this, you need abstraction and a little absurdity. It's only then that it all comes together into a unified form of understanding. It's only then that you will have a multitude of paths to the understanding of form. If this is absent, the limitation will sooner or later exhaust itself. Then, a finiteness of the form and the supersaturation of the material will come. In short, this is the very worst thing that can happen to an artist. As far as technology is concerned, sculptural tasks were solved in a more or less traditional way, while painting and coding work turned out to be a real challenge, as in no way it was supposed to look man-made, and the only way out of it was to refuse handiwork. We have found a technology based on a chemical reaction which helped us get the right effect. At the same time, the objects have acquired a sophisticated or intricate color and a light effect.